Alright, so we're going to do a little tiny review of my rifle, my pretty much go-to rifle. This is an M4A1-ish build. I say that because it's a 16-inch barrel and not a 14.5. If it was a 14.5, I would have to have the muzzle device pinned and welded. As you can see, it's not pinned and welded. So yeah, it's a BCM, Gold Hammer Forged, BFH they call it. Brass hammers, brass metals, I don't know what BFH stands for. Anyway, it's Gold Hammer Forged. I have actually found the barrel to be as accurate as I can shoot, which is not a huge statement, but it isn't horrible either. It means that I'll shoot, 3 to 4 MOA, So, anyway, the lower I replaced, it was a BCM complete rifle when I got it. I put a complete LMT lower on there. It's a Defender, which is a pretty Honda Civic style lower, but it is probably one of the finest fit and finish lowers I've ever had in my life. It was pre-pandemic, so I don't know. I've gotten some that have been post-pandemic, and I like the ones that I have post-pandemic too, although I haven't used them as much. This one I've used quite a lot, yeah, it's got a Sionics bolt carrier group in it. It has forward controls design, winter trigger guard, in like this beautiful clear anodizing that was supposed to be flat dark earth, but I think it looks beautifully clear. It's got the Geissele trigger. It's got the forward controls design, dimpled mag release. It has the Badger safety, which is just so slick. It has the Midwest Industries lollipop rear that co-witnesses with the A2 front sight, and the A2 front sight works really well with the TLR1. Like, it's just, it feels like an Add-A-Ball, or it fits on there kind of just like any other aiming device would, but it's a flashlight, and I don't mind it at the 12 o'clock like that. The aim point is Comp M2. Really good friend of mine got me a deal on this, and it is absolutely awesome. Let me see here. I can show you all the dot. I was able to get it before, but I'm probably not going to be able to see it. Crank it up. Come on now. I just saw it. I'm not talking about no parallax, but there it is. On Iraqi Desert Bright. And it is Iraqi Desert Bright. Truly. In every sense of the word. And it is in a riser in the QRP in-point mount. My only gripe about that is this huge ass knob, but I love it because it limits me from over-torquing it like Harambe, which is rest in peace Harambe. But yeah, I will gorilla this torque nut, and it allows me to tighten it without over-torquing it. The HRF magwell, I'd like to put one in every gun I own. Yeah, that's all I need to say about that. The Norgon Ambi bolt, mag release. It actually shoots the mags out of there really well. Watch. So yeah, that's really nice to have too. The LMT buffer tube is actually remarkably nice for several different reasons. Like, the way it interacts with the retainer is absolutely ingenious. And then the B5 SOP mod, huge shout out to B5. And then I ended up with the Vickers Woodland sling, which is, I think, absolutely perfect for this. built, and it has the Troy nubby vertical front grip that I use as a grip stop that I can store batteries in and Skittles. And then I've got a Surefire device, which is a war comp, and it's timed perfectly, and it fit this barrel so eerily well. It didn't take any shims, and it looks like it was actually like machined onto the end of the barrel. So I've been reluctant to have it chopped, and I use QDs. I have a Troy QD here, rest in peace, Randy Weaver's wife, and then the Troy grip, but I like it because it's a blunt object, and it's just sturdy. I can just absolutely grab the gun anytime I want from the grip, and it gives me like the points of contact I need to make pretty stable shots. The light is bright as fuck. Pretty happy with it. The aim point is probably outdated, but I have no reason to try to get like a Comp M4 or a Comp M5. I actually love this. The weight savings might be nice, and having this battery thing a little bit lower just to have the periphery. But other than that, yeah. We have a Geissele government Urgy, not government. This is the military Urgy without any logos or anything. It's pretty dope actually. Come to like it. At first I was kind of meh about it, but now I'm pretty stoked on it. So the CAC or FN, I was told that this could have come off a scar, so I don't know. This A2 grip, I have it on there for the aesthetic. It's like holding onto a cactus compared to the B5 grips or anything that I like, but it's on there, and it's not a bad grip for like distance target shooting. Aside from that, yeah, I think that's the gun. The HRF mag wells, I don't even know the people who own the company, but I love their products. They're coming out with an RMR cover, so anyway, that's my rifle. Please click like if you're down and like this content. I'll produce more. All right, peace out.